इस बार कम होंगे because the year is smaller. Last year we had 15 months.
Okay.
15 months to qualify. This time the year is shorter. Olympia is in November, cutoff is in October, and last Olympia happened in December. So you only have 10 months. Last time there were 15 months. 14. From October 2021 to December 2022.
और इस टाइम पे तो अपना मतलब 212 का शो भी ज्यादा नहीं है, कुछ पूरे ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड में 7-8 शोज है बस.
Yeah, no, I think there'll be less competitors this year in every division, but I think it'll still be very competitive. It's gonna get very every show now is gonna be competitive. So as a pro, all you guys, like the only thing I can tell you is now every show is gonna be stacked because there's gonna be less shows this year, and there is still 70 guys from last year that would want to go, minus the guys who haven't gone. So,
Raja and Dilip, you are going to compete in Delhi show?
Not decided it.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I haven't decided.
बोलते हैं, but compete.
No, I'm like not decided it. No, but like we need to put on the size, so we have the time.
No point.
No, you are not looking same. You are getting bigger and bigger every day.
See, they're smart. I feel like Raja and Dilip are smart because that was their feedback, and I agree. Like that is their feedback to gain that size. And if I got that feedback that I needed more than 3 pounds, because I was told I need 3 pounds. If I needed more than 3 pounds, I would have taken a whole year off. I don't care. I don't compete for that ego aspect. I compete for the base feedback. Tell me what I need to improve. I'll do it if I haven't, because they take care of, like the judges are gonna like notice that. Have you worked on their feedback or not?
They always look for the improvement what we does for the
yes,
previous
like
show.
They see that. Have you listened to their feedback or not? Are you just competing back to back? And most people's egos are so big that they don't take it. Honestly, you cannot get big in 3 month off season.
3 months or a 4 months.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and it still goes on to this date, where people think in 3 months they can like put on good size, maybe 1 pound, maybe 2 pound. You know, maybe you can peak better. Like if a peaking was an issue, but you cannot put solid muscle, dense muscle, unless you take at least 14 to 16 months off from stage.
ये बातें अगर न्यू लड़के करते हैं ना तो फिर समझ में आता है, बट जो ऑलरेडी 10 साल से 12 साल से खेल रहे हैं और 70 kg पे 80 kg के फिर बोलते हैं कि ये 6 month में या जो होता है 5 months में 20 kg गेन करके आ जाएंगे, फिर ऐसे करेंगे वैसे करेंगे, क्योंकि आपके पास भी क्लाइंट्स आते होंगे, वो उनका सीधा अभी यही गोल होता है. मतलब अभी इस साल ही उन्होंने प्रेप स्टार्ट किया, बट उनका गोल रहता है कि प्रो कार्ड उनको जीतना है, ये करना है, वो करना है. फिर उनको बताना पड़ता है कि रियलिटी देखो ये है. फिर उसके बाद फिर बहुत सारे चले जाते हैं, बोलते नहीं तुम्हारे अंदर वो नहीं कर नहीं पाओगे. मैं कहाँ से करूंगा, मैं कितना भी कुछ भी डाल दूंगा, तुम उतना फूड नहीं खा पाते. इनफ फूड अगर खाने को दो, फिर बोलते वोमिट हो रहा है, ये नहीं हो रहा है. खाने से ही तो मसल बिल्ड होगा.
You can eat kitna bhi, muscle just takes time.
It will take time,
वो
right?
थोड़ी है कि आज I'm gonna gain 8 pounds. Maybe in the beginning years of your bodybuilding you can, but not in the later stages. So why not just be patient? The problem is that everybody's in a rush to become an influencer and become a pro and be Instagram famous. So they can't take it that, hey, you know, I love bodybuilding, I love going to the gym, and if it takes 3 years.
Yesterday, Siddhant Bhai spoke about this, and I made a post on my story saying bodybuilding is not something where if you want to get famous, bodybuilding is not the thing.
No,
because it's very risky, it's dangerous. You have to be in a tunnel vision. You have to give up all those sacrifices.
That's a big issue in India, because India में I think अभी यही एक education ज़्यादा लोगों को चाहिए कि सबको यही लगता है कि प्रो बन गए या इंस्टाग्राम में थोड़े फॉलोअर्स हो गए कि आपका कैरियर सेट हो गया. तो आजकल हर कोई अपना कैरियर पढ़ाई छोड़ के they're trying to do this, and it's like no, it's not. Please don't do that, especially if you're young. अगर आप 20 साल 21 साल 22 साल के हो, एटलीस्ट अगर आप 18 के हो, go finish the education, go finish.
Right.
और फिर दूसरा ये हो गया सबको अब पर्सनल ट्रेनर बनना है. पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग में भी पैसा नहीं है, कंपटीशन ज्यादा है. Why not just have a proper career and then do it on the side? और अगर बन जाता है आपका, अगर आपका पैशन प्रोफेशन बन जाता है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. You're amongst the top 1%. अगर नहीं बनता तो at least you have a security.
पैशन भी प्रोफेशन तब बनेगा जब आपके पास नॉलेज होगा, जब आप कुछ पढ़े लिखे रहोगे,
Yes.
चाहे फिटनेस इंडस्ट्री का हो गया या कुछ भी हो गया। अगर आपके पास नॉलेज ही नहीं है, मुंह आप खोलोगे, आपको पता ही नहीं है बोलना क्या है क्या नहीं, बस आप मतलब किसी को कुछ भी आपने, आपके कोच ने आपको डाइट दिया, आप जस्ट उसको कॉपी पेस्ट करके आपने उसको दे दिया। अगर किसी ने क्रॉस क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछा कि मतलब ये स्वीट पोटैटो क्यों खाना चाहिए, बेक पोटैटो क्यों खाना चाहिए, चिकन क्यों ना खाओ, एग्स क्यों खाओ, तो फिर अरे मैंने दिया है बस कर लो, ऐसा थोड़ी ना होता है। अभी अभी किसी को अगर फूड वो डाइजेस्ट ही नहीं होता, अभी सूट ही नहीं कर रहा, किसी को एक्स मतलब डाइजेस्ट ही नहीं हो रहा, फिर उसके रिप्लेसमेंट में आप क्या दोगे? आपको आइडिया नहीं है, आपको पता ही नहीं है, फिर बस अब आप उसको बोलोगे नहीं आपको खाना पड़ेगा, देखो मैं भी खाता हूँ, अरे उसको वो फूड सूट ही नहीं हो रहा है, तो फिर आप कैसे क्या करोगे? आपको आइडिया नहीं कि उसको आप क्या देना है क्या नहीं देना है। तो आप प्रोफेशन भी आपका तभी बनेगा जब आप अपने आप को एजुकेट करोगे, और एजुकेट करने के लिए
How
टाइम
are
लगेगा।
how are things in the south, Raja and Dilip? Like how are things different in south? Because other idea, I know like in north it's exactly how Siddhant is saying, but how is it in the south?
I don't get
Like
the
I'm
context.
talking like
Trying to
in
understand
basically
Hindi.
what is the context. I'm trying to say like in south, all these people who want to become influencers and bodybuilders and like wanting to do it as a profession, what do they like? Is that what they do like when they're 16, 17, 18, that I'm just gonna quit everything and I'm gonna become a bodybuilder? Or do they like think at a logical level that hey, I should do it as a passion, and then if it becomes a profession, great. If it doesn't, I'm gonna do it. Because you're a dentist, right? You've done that. And Dilip started bodybuilding so late. What were you doing before that, Dilip?
I was into corporate.
So there you go. So the culture in South is something I really like because I can relate to it. You guys are all about education. You guys are all about careers. He has a corporate career. You obviously did dentistry. So how is it as a community as a whole in South?
No, we actually, I was in my internship. I never chose bodybuilding when I was in internship also. I tried. Right after winning multiple state shows, when I entered national show, I saw something like, okay, I was winning. I thought, okay, there is something. I spoke to a lot of guys, spoke to Siddhant, but everybody appreciated me for something. I thought, okay, let's give it a try. Until then, I was still with my dentistry. I didn't quit dentistry. I didn't do anything of that. So once I saw life here, once I started getting some money and making own expenses, that's when I chose, okay,
What
bodybuilding is
about
something
what
for me.
about the
Until then,
other what about other people
they
like
don't give
all
up.
about what about the other amateur athletes?
They don't give up. They work or they study and then they do this as a passion, as a part-time thing. Once they find success, that's when they choose
Yes, I
That is
know
bodybuilding as a
very
like
career.
many
different.
guys. I
We're all
from
very,
here like many
really,
guys
we're all
they will
very,
like competing and they like quit in between, saying that there is no future. Like I don't have luck in this because they lack in their confidence, and all they wanted is like winning one show and they want to get famous. So those kind of things
I
are
think
here.
I think it's
yeah,
a
with
little different in the south for
here,
sure because in north ऐसा नहीं है. At least from what I know.
साउथ में तो स्टार्ट से ही एजुकेटेड पर्सन ज्यादा है ना, मतलब आप वो भी देखोगे ना, रेशियो देखोगे तो वहां पे
No,
मतलब
but
ज्यादा एजुकेटेड
Siddhant,
पर्सन।
the thing is like most of the people who want to become pros, they don't have a career. Um,
राइट राइट
they don't
राइट।
go for the education aspect. They're 17, 18 years old after high school, like after schooling, and then right after that, they just like, I'm just gonna quit everything. मुझे तो personal trainer का दे दो certification
नहीं,
और मैं pro बनूंगा.
सिंपल सा मतलब मैं बताऊंगा कि जैसा आपका बोलना ये है कि अगर मान लो कि किसी भी प्रॉब्लम की वजह से बॉडी बिल्डिंग अगर गेम ही खत्म हो जाता है, फिर आप लोग क्या करोगे? आपके पीछे कुछ है, मतलब आपका एजुकेशन कुछ है, कुछ एक्सपीरियंस है, कुछ क्वालिफिकेशन है। राजा डेंटिस्ट बन जाएगा, फिर से अपना काम करने लगेगा। आप आईटी में थे, आप वो करने लगोगे। कॉर्पोरेट में थे, मैं भी फार्मा इंडस्ट्री में था, इंडोसिफ्ट में था, मैं ल्यूपिन इंडोसिफ्ट, तो ये सब चीजें मैं करता था। तो अगर बॉडी बिल्डिंग अगर चली भी जाती है, फिटनेस इंडस्ट्री अगर खत्म भी हो जाती है, तो आपके पास मतलब बैकअप में कुछ एजुकेशन कुछ एक्सपीरियंस है। तो मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल लोगों के पास नहीं है। अभी जो लोग कंप्लेन भी करते हैं ना कि बॉडी बिल्डिंग में फिटनेस में कुछ है नहीं, इनकम नहीं है, क्यों नहीं है? क्योंकि वो लोग एजुकेटेड नहीं है। अभी अगर किसी को डॉक्टर बनना है तो उसको 5 साल देना पड़ता है, पढ़ना पड़ता है। इंजीनियर बनना है उसको भी पढ़ना पड़ता है, या किसी भी फील्ड में जाना है तो उसमें उसको टाइम देना पड़ता है। बट बॉडी बिल्डिंग में क्या है, फिटनेस में क्या है, थोड़ा सा बॉडी बनाया, 1-2 साइकिल चलाया, मसल बिल्ड हो गए, बन गया ट्रेनर। तो एजुकेशन नहीं है, इसकी वजह से रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है। अगर
That's true.
एजुकेशन रहेगा तो डेफिनेटली लोगों को रिस्पेक्ट मिलेगा, ट्रेनर को भी मिलेगा, बॉडी बिल्डर्स को भी मिलेगा और एथलीट को भी मिलेगा.
Yeah, I think
क्योंकि जब लोग
that's the reason that I think our industry in fitness industry in general doesn't get the respect in India. And the reason for that is because everybody thinks and looks at a bodybuilder, chahe men's physique ho, chahe koi bhi category ho, they look at a bodybuilder and they're like, oh, he's dumb. Oh, they're just all about drugs. Or
राइट
they're just like, supplements. And that's it. That's the only perception. And obsessed, they're self-obsessed. That's the only perception a normal person in India has for anybody in this industry. And there is a reason for it.
But
We have to,
we are changing. We are
because
changing the
we
trend.
have to change it by same thing what he just said and what you are already doing, showing them that this industry is actually full of people who are educated, who are smart, who have a career, but they chose to do this passion as a passion. And now you can follow the same footsteps for passion, not because you're trying to take a shortcut or you want to become famous. Yeah, वो सब चीजें. It's not because of that. It's because we were all able to do it, and so can you. But first, finish your education, finish your career, do this on the side, and then try. लोगों को साथ problem, Siddhant, I think you'll agree with this. You have a lot of clients, and I'm sure like in South, Dilip and Raja do, that people have this perception that if they have a career, if they have a corporate career of 9 hours, 10 hours, they cannot dedicate the time to bodybuilding at the competitor. So it's better to just quit and become a personal trainer, because then you're at the gym, become a personal trainer and make it easy and then turn pro. और उससे problem ये होती है कि once they do this, they get in their cycle कि now I have to compete, and then the next thing you know, they're 30, 35, 34 years and they have nothing. They neither have a career nor a pro card
राइट
nor any followers.
Yes.